Good evening, and today it's volleyball, boys volleyball, as the Bears are hosting the Vikings in South Brunswick. I'm Frank Noppenberger, and I'm joined by our resident volleyball expert, Felix Volyand. And it's a red division matchup. Right now the Bears are in the lower part of the red division, and the Vikings are in the upper part. So Felix, my thought on this is that halfway through the round robin of the division, this is an important game for us. We got to make a statement right now that we belong in the upper echelon.
Yeah, Frank, I love this time of the season. We're right in the thick of it. We're coming off of 2 wins in a row, just winning off of JP Stevens.
Right.
We're trying to continue that momentum with a big win, having lost earlier to South Brunswick this season. Getting a little redemption going.
Yeah, no. And to me, payback, redemption, that's a biggie for high school sports. It really matters. And I always think that the team that wins, we beat them 2-0, and they get overconfident. And I see that in all my years of high school sports. That happens too often, that the favorite team either allows the team to hang in there or gets upset.
Yeah, it's easy to overlook somebody, and I think that our group is hungry. We are coming with that momentum. We have fine-tuned things throughout the season, so we're coming with a little bit more firepower than our last meetup.
Now, I watched practice yesterday. There seems to be a lot of enthusiasm in the practice. They were working hard. What do we need to do with this game? What's our weakness and our strengths?
Yeah, so this is a very unique group that we have. Very different than previous years. We don't have that one huge hitter.
Right.
Everybody's contributing.
You were telling me that before. In volleyball, is that like having an Aaron Judge? You have to have a go-to guy?
It would be nice to have an Aaron Judge who can get you that home run at any moment's notice.
Right.
We don't really have the Aaron Judge, but what we have is those supportive players all contributing 3-4 kills a set. If you get 4-5 individuals to contribute that, you win a game.
Right, okay. All right. And our leading, I hate to say killer, who leads in kills?
Yep.
That would be who?
So we have Colin. Colin's our outside. He is right now starting in the front right, number 18. So keep your eyes on Colin. We're hoping he'll have a big game today.
Okay.
He's outside right now. All right. Tight pass on defense there. Got to pull that one off the net. All right, that one goes a little long. Early in the game, you'll see some of those long jump serves and mistakes.
You and I, we talked about that before the game, about Rutz, Arnauer, and all the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
And Christian, got to serve hard all the time. Got to serve hard all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically in volleyball, when you get an easy ball over the net in the middle of a rally, it's called the free ball. And just like an easy serve, we call it a lollipop.
Right.
So you don't want any lollipop serves. You want to put the pressure on.
Yeah, and I guess, because they're that good now, right? Volleyball is come to that.
Yeah, they'll punish you for an easy serve.
Later on, I would like to talk, you can tell us about Danny Leung, who's joined us on our staff.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Doing a great job with JV.
All right. That was a great game. There was a nice win they had in 3 against South Brunswick.
Yeah, it was a great game right before this as Allen comes in for Yazan. Allen's serving right now. In a new position he's not so familiar with from previous years, but he's been doing a great job filling in. Ooh, that one might have been out of bounds going for that line. We got a little bit lucky there off of a big hit going just wide.
Yeah, the ref here in front of us, you can't see him, but he called that right away, which was good.
Yep. It's a good pass from South Brunswick, number 8. And they're able to put that away. As you got a couple subs coming in on both sides here.
The quickness off the ground. It's funny. I was talking to Andrew Caruso, who's a basketball player. At the end of the season, I'm seeing how volleyball will help him get off that ground quick in basketball, because he's got some talent in basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Best days ahead of him in basketball.
The basketball rebound motion is very similar to timing in volleyball.
Right.
Whether you're blocking, whether you're hitting, maximizing your vertical and hitting the ball at its highest point is very similar.
Getting off the ground quick rather than that low
yes.
jump. Okay.
Explosiveness.
So the Bears are up 5-3. It's early.
Yep.
Remember, it's the best 2 out of 3 here. Right now, the state is still doing that. It's a big debate now if they're ever going to go 3 out of 5.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. We'll get
All
into that a little bit later.
Yeah, Jason up there getting a touch on the block. Unfortunately, going a little bit left of him where he could not turn around and get it back up. Colin laying out to get a touch there, but Kevin not able to control that set well. So just like that, 5-all.
Right. I mean, it's a long way to go.
Yeah.
We were up 2, and you want to at least maintain some of that.
Little shaky pass from Colin there. Jason able to get a decent hit. And they're sending pipe here. And Carrick with an unbelievable dive with Jaden putting it away. Wow. So Jaden, anything you give him close to the net, look out. Jaden will crush it.
He's got some jump.
Yeah. And that overpass is...
I think hops is what
he hops. He's got some hops. He's got some power. Daniel back to serve now.
Right in the middle is where he wanted it, right?
Yeah. But that was a beautiful save. Beautiful sprawl out from Carrick to keep that ball alive. Dylan with a great pass there, our libero. And there's Jaden. Great pop, great approach. Really getting up there, maximizing his vertical right there and hitting the ball at its highest point. Love to see it. Trying to get a run here going, build that momentum. That's no touch. Yep. He kind of waffled that one. That's what we call it.
That's nice. We're back up 3. We're up 3.
Yeah. All right. Got it off the net. Tight set there. Okay, that was a double or a lift, excuse me, from their set right there.
And that's what we want. We want Jaden in the middle, correct? Is that what we wanted to keep him where he is?
Oh, we got to lock Jaden in the front row as long as we can. He puts up a big block, so it gives them trouble. And he can put the ball away, definitely. Carrick playing amazing defense, by the way. He read that ball, he saw it, and he just got not the best touch on it. But he got the ball playable, which is what you like to see early in a game. Jaden now coming from the backside of Kevin. So it's like a split hit setup. So he's going to come around and hit a back one there, but they set Colin. Oh, going on 2. Did we get a touch? All right.
The touch wasn't in, right?
Yeah, Dylan on the dig got a touch overhead.
It's amazing when I sit up here with Melissa Strauss.
Yeah.
Craig, or you guys see things that...
Yeah, college moves even faster.
No way did I see that. Oh, that's a nice play.
Okay. So what I really love to see just now, Frank, it's encouraging for me to see this. Kevin kind of demanding the court a little bit. He had that command to say to his middle, who was in the way a little bit.
That was Kevin Liu, right?
Yeah, Kevin Liu. He said, no, this is mine, get nowhere near it. And he took control and set that ball.
And that's what they do as a senior, I guess.
He's got loads of experience. Well, that one had been out, right? Interesting. 2 lines going out of bounds there. But that is their That is their powerful hitter number 8 on South Brunswick. His name is Harry Tachi, and he is a former all-division player. So look out for number 8 on their team.
That's the one Zach was talking about?
Yes. As Dylan jump serves that one long. So both teams making some early service errors. I think they're going to settle in, though, and we're going to stop seeing that.
Service error is...
It's the unforced error.
Well, yeah, but what my problem is when you're trying to hit a bullet, to me that's like there could be 2 types of errors: a cheap error and a good error, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you try to lob it in and it goes out, that's a terrible error.
Correct.
But you're trying to hit a...
If it's a dagger.
Right.
Yeah. Again, both teams kind of going back and forth with the service errors right now. I think it's just a little bit of early game jitters. They didn't get the best warm-ups, I don't believe, and you're seeing that now. This is going to be a tough one. And Dylan able to absorb that. Great swing from Colin to put it away. Again, very encouraging to get a great pass like that against a great serve.
It's always that first set pass, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can't overlook all that hard work and preparation on serve receive. But then the service error follows.
To me, that's lack of concentration.
That
ball was in the middle of the net.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, he's just playing that one in. That's a little bit of a lollipop, but we got to convert. Ooh, they got a touch. Good hustle over there by number 11. Great cut shot from Andrew. Yeah, and able to get that kill from Andrew over there on the right side.
And he's only a junior.
Yeah.
Relatively new to volleyball, though, right?
Yeah, I had Andrew as a freshman, actually, and I moved him up pretty quick to JV after seeing him, teaching him the basics of volleyball. And I said, you know what, Andrew? I said, you got to go up with the big boys now.
Yeah, he's more of I think he's a basketball player that plays volleyball.
Yes.
But
he adds a lot of value at the net.
If he could have given more to volleyball, it would have been a better volleyball player. But, hey.
Got time still.
He's still doing both.
Yeah. Ooh, that one. Getting the back line there.
Topspin got that in, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're still maintaining that lead, as you see on the scoreboard. And for the audience, remember, it's the 25 by 2, guys.
Yeah. All right. Kind of gently getting that one in. Ooh, that one might have been out.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a... He's looking for the touch on the block, definitely on that far side. That's what they're arguing about.
I always look at our coaching staff. Rutt's like the most honest guy when he's coaching. I used to say, let the ref make that decision.
All right. Yeah, and you know what? They keep trying to hug that line and hitting it way out of bounds there on the line. I would be pretty upset if that were happening off of a good pass, a good set, and then you try for way too much and hit it out.
Right.
I always say my boys always want to hit the ball line way too often. So if it's there, they're going to go for it because that's like the flashy hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to hit the ball down the line hard. Ooh. There you go.
Oh, carry on that?
Yeah. He just kind of went underneath it with his hand because the setter was in the way of his own set.
That's nice. 17-12. Now it's the first game, but, a long way to go. Long way to go.
Yeah, and what I love about East Brunswick is they're pretty even-keeled. They're a very well-rounded group. So you're not seeing one particular player that you have to, let's say, I got to shut down this player and then we win. So the advantage is they're all well-rounded. They all put the ball away. They're all contributing.
Right.
You got to keep the other team guessing.
And, that's a great strategy.
Yep.
Part. Because if they got the one Aaron Judge out there,
they're gonna lock them down.
Right.
or walk them.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but we don't have somebody that, you got to single out. Everybody can do something to
Jaden
help.
would probably be the closest to that.
Jaden definitely, if you give him the opportunity, he's going to punish you for an overpass or putting up one block. But everybody can kind of do that.
Oh.
Yeah, and Carrick sailing that one on his hybrid jump float there.
And that was after a timeout, too, right?
It was coming cold, yep.
Something to be said
about the
that.
timeout.
Yep.
Iced him. Jason with a great pass. Transitioning on, going up, Jaden on 2, getting a touch. Unlucky there. Yeah, good job on South Brunswick getting up and blocking that one. That was a good read.
It's a big serve here. Right, maintain that
3-point, 4-point cushion. All right. Jaden siding out for us when we need it, kind of hitting like a sharp cut.
Did he miss it a little bit?
He slowed himself down, kind of like a change-up hit, where he slowed himself down to get it off speed a little because the set wasn't perfect for him.
Right.
Got Daniel back there serving. Let's see the defense. Oh,
that's old-time volleyball. That noise is a great noise.
I love it.
The crack of a bat. You know it's a shot when you hear that boom, boom. That's good volleyball.
Yeah, and you're waiting with that anticipation to see if it goes in there. That was going long, but I thought maybe, and it went wide. So unlucky there, but a great block nonetheless. Back one there. A little bit off with the setter.
So you saw that.
Yeah. You could see him based on his approach if he's going in front of the setter or behind the setter.
That's why you need a guy like you and Ruts and Melissa doing this. Because you can see those things. What do you think, timeout?
I do. Not a bad time. They got 5 of the last 6 points, I'd say. It wouldn't be a bad time to think about it. Going to Colin again. Colin luckily saved that timeout there because I would have said one more, they should call it. But we had the 5-point lead, now cut down to 2. Dylan previously served long on his jump serve. We're going to see if he can settle in and get a run. Beautiful. Ooh. Yeah, they had a nice pass there, and they ran a nice.
And he didn't try to go down the sideline, but found
an opening
in the middle.
Yeah. Found a nice opening spot there. Hard to play defense against.
So this is what volleyball's all about. 19-18. They're serving.
Yep.
It's coming down to the next few points.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Ooh. It's a great block from their outside, helping out against the middle. Our middle's got to see where the block is and go somewhere else.
Hit a little harder. Or
just go the other direction where the hands aren't.
That's experience.
Yep.
Too, right?
Yep. Vision, also keeping the ball in front of you so you could see the court a little bit. Ooh, long serve. A lot of service errors in this game.
I looked over at the coaching staff for South Brunswick.
Yeah.
And Zach just shook his head. No.
Yeah, we're both thinking the same thing. His team, any team, but service error after service error.
Gave it right back.
Yeah, can't be doing that.
'20, as you see. Good job, Pags, on the score.
Big server. Ooh, Dylan with a perfect dime.
Oh, yes. Good look.
Yeah.
Good look. That was Colin. Saw that opening.
Yeah, Colin just has that long reach and able to get the tight set there and just put it away. But without that crisp pass from Dylan, none of that would have happened. Ooh, there you go. That's a strong middle attack.
We had no one to challenge that.
No. And we're going a little back and forth here, so, the control is still there. You got to keep siding out, though. Good pass. Back set there from across the court. Ooh. Oh, that's another big hitting error there. They had a nice set, too.
Yes, they did.
All right.
Man,
Now, Allen coming back in to serve. This is important here. The last time I think he was serving was at the beginning of the game, and he had our first run. Gets the tick of the tape there. Ooh. What's the call?
Ref.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of indecision. One ref looked at the other.
Yeah, the question was going to be, did the hitter get the ball to hit the antenna, or was it off the block and then hit the antenna?
Greg Rutt's the most honest coach I've ever seen.
He said it was us.
He acknowledged that to the official.
Yeah.
Call.
Yeah, and it's the right call. Jason's got to kind of square more into the court.
22 all. Remember, it's a win by 2, 25 for the audience. I'm sure you
Great first set one here down to the wire. Back set. Was it? Oh, Andrew getting blocked there.
Blocker into the net.
I thought they got a piece of it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because the way the ball came straight down. All right. Nice up from their outside. All right. Dylan puts it perfect again. Ooh. We got a touch on the defense, I think, too.
Ooh, he pulled it out. Gonna do it a do-over. Ooh, I saw that in.
You know what's crazy?
Oh.
You saw it in. I saw a touch on the ball, on the defender.
Now, Greg, who like the most honest person in the world, he was calling a touch also.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we'll see if that stings.
That was big.
Oh, great up from their libero, going pipe to put it away.
Well, you know that call that hurt. But hey, that's sports. Okay, let's talk about Danny Leon. One of my favorite athletes. One of my last years here as a volleyball and basketball player. Amazing. And then he went out for track. Then he went up to, did he go to NJIT?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And it just was like an animal in athletics up there. And now he's some sort of scientist. But what a great kid. He's back with us. Came back, wants to coach volleyball. What a great addition, right?
What I see that he's doing, which I like, his JV squad is disciplined. So he must have a method with them that is working because they're playing the right way. They're doing the right things. They're not playing sloppy. They're in the right spots. They're moving correctly. So that's what you want to see from a JV team.
Well, I'm pretty sure Rutz was his coach, and then Bo Henning in basketball, two quality people. All right, so that's enough for Danny, but you know, he's one of the favorites of many people in East Brunswick. Hey, we were in that game. I don't want to say it was a bad call, but it hurt us. It hurt us.
I would not fall for the very easy blame game on a referee call late in the game.
Right.
You know what I would pin it on? There's one thing that we could control that we didn't.
Go ahead.
Service errors.
I was just going to say, how many did we have? You probably noticed.
7 or 8.
Yeah, that's.
Once you have more than 4, you don't stand a very good shot.
Like walking in the bases loaded 4.
That's it.
Times.
Yep. So we basically, although they matched us with the service errors, which is pure luck, but you got to control your own destiny there. We hit some in the net, out of bounds long, out of bounds wide. We have to settle in, make those serves, not just across the board. It was not one player missing. It was everybody. We all missed first serves, and it's that point in the beginning of the game you don't think about as big a deal.
Exactly.
It's a huge deal.
Well, every run, every point, every touchdown, every score, no matter when it is, it's going to come back to you at the end of the game.
Yep, and while we're up by 5 at 17-12, we should have been up 19-12. You got to take it while you could get it, too.
And, you know, it's interesting, too. COVID changed volleyball in many ways. One of them is we don't switch sides anymore.
Yep. Yeah, we're staying put.
Which made sense.
Yeah, we're staying put. The fans get to stay put on the side that you're on. Yeah, you don't have to switch.
St. Joe's, and I'd be worried about, oh, what are we doing here?
Yeah, no, it makes it so much more convenient and keeps the game moving, too.
Right.
Scoreboards
well, now, if there was an advantage
on one side of the gym,
they would switch, but
yeah,
there's no advantage.
My least favorite is a sun glare advantage.
Yes, we used to have that here. The new window.
Yeah, if you're facing that sun glare, good luck playing against the serve. All right, we chase that down. Can we get it over?
Get over.
Not quite. So again, they're loading up here with their server. He missed one early in the last game. We were able to side out, but if he gets hot, look out. Beautiful dropping it short there.
Oh, he had everyone fooled. I know he had me fooled.
Yeah, you could kind of see his arm slow down at the very last second. The time the ball takes to get his arm and the net, you got to charge at it like a sprinter. So we can't sit on our heels. All right, got a little luck there. We'll see him in 6 rotations again. Kevin back to serve here. Again, let's sharpen it up. Okay. Oh, it's playable. Oh.
Communication. You know, in every sport, in every job, every fact of life, everything. Communicate.
That's right. Yeah, it's a cohesive group here working together.
Here we go.
And I do want to point out a change that was made in our lineup.
Go ahead.
We have Allen playing front row middle.
When you get a chance, give me that starting lineup back there for the second game when you get a chance.
Absolutely. And just for starters, we have Colin serving in that back right position, now playing back middle. We have Kevin, our setter. Dylan, our libero, in orange, number 66 there. Keep your eyes on Dylan for some massive, massive defensive plays.
He's only a junior.
Only a junior, played as a starter last year.
I remember him.
Yep. And just comes with a poise, with athleticism, and just a lot of volleyball IQ. And Carrick right there in the front right taking a swing, able to get the point for us.
Here we go. I just talked about communication. That was on their part.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscue.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Jaden checking in now as the middle in the front left right now. That one might have been going out. Ooh, off of his head.
But you play it, right? You got to play that rather than...
Yeah, so on the serve, I tell my players, pretend that there's a force field blocking your feet from exiting the court until the first touch is made. So if you step out of bounds, you'll get zapped. Because you never want to play the ball standing out of bounds. Great one-ball connection there. Jaden with the put away.
What's that? The quick set. What's that called?
Yeah, the one ball.
One ball.
Yep. Yeah, quick. You got one block up most of the time against the other team, and that way you could kind of go where it's open. And then lastly, we have Jason in the front left position at outside. That one
straight down
was in. Yeah. That was a boom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not too much you could do there. It was a great set where he's able to turn line, and our block is not going to go all the way to the line.
Even if he had 2 guys over there. Right?
Yeah. All right, offset there. We got a free ball. Okay, good pass. Yep, work it. Nice play from Jason there. Jason, our front row outside.
Good hustle on both teams on that play. We stayed with it, and their kid.
Yeah, they were hustling for it. I think we have a score.
Yeah, didn't we? They
Yeah.
give that to them?
I think Pag's got it right. The score down there needs to change. They got it.
And
yeah.
the ref got it.
Yeah, he saw it. Yeah, so down 1 in the second set. It's a winner or go home type of situation right now. And there's the service error we want to avoid on the first serve at least. Again, it may not be that big a deal now, but it will be a big deal late in the game. It's a good swing from Colin there. They're able to play it. Ooh, little creative set there.
Both teams.
Oh, that's a little bit ugly there, but it didn't matter.
Okay, puts us
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
They get
again.
Dylan, they get a couple serves.
Couple, yeah. He hasn't gotten past this first, so hopefully this will be the time. Change it to a float. That's probably not a bad decision there. Got the free ball. Got to convert, guys.
Nice look.
Kevin with a successful dump attack. When they're not looking and he's in the front row, he can do that. I don't know where he's walking to. He thought he was going back to serve, but no, it was our serve.
He's all pumped up.
Yeah, he's pumped up. Very sneaky there, but very good move. Ooh, Allen, good block touch.
Oh,
Carrick with a great touch. Oh no, who got net? Colin, they're calling on it, on the net violation. So while we were going up to block that overpass, we must have gotten net. It's a great play though, either way. Jason hits the ceiling on that one, but Kevin able to do something with it. Great job. And that one's out. Yeah. That pipe ball was set way too far out. Okay. So you saw him stretching his arm trying to get it, and now he's trying to talk to his setter, communicate, say, hey, don't push me so much. Keep it more centered. Oh, that's a good run. Colin's got to go up and help on the block there. There's no reason why he's staying down.
That was a nice hit by 14.
Yeah, strong middle. Bears only down by 1.
Yeah, it's going back and
Yep.
forth, just like the first game. Well, actually, this has always been a 1 or 2 point difference, right?
Ooh, that might have been in. Yeah, this is held. Looking for some sort of spark here, get the Bears going. As Carrick gets blocked, but we're able to cover that with Dylan. Ooh, just out.
Well, that's a good look
Yeah.
on that kid, and the way that I think that was going.
That was going in, right? Yeah, he let that go out, and now they're up by 3, the Vikings. Great swing. Able to avoid hitting the net there, too. So within 2, we got to get on a run here. They've been siding out pretty easily off of just a pass set spike here. We got to make some sort of block, a defensive play, keep the ball alive. Yeah.
We're not even challenging that, right?
Yeah, big gap in the block there. A little late from Allen going all the way over, but you know we got to put more pressure on him. Yeah, the score is 12-9 South Brunswick. So we got a point going the wrong way there. That's all right. We're in serve receive 2 with Allen coming from the backside, Carrick hitting front row right side, and Jason hitting front row left. And we set back 1 to Allen, able to get a side out there. Good.
Okay, now does that run we need?
This is
Put
a good chance.
pressure on Allen.
Yes, yes. Let's go, Allen.
Allen's a senior. Step it up.
Touch. Yeah, they sided out there. Again, quick side out. We got to hold them, rally with them a little bit longer.
Yeah, it hasn't been many long rallies. Right?
No.
But that's typical. That's more typical with boys.
Boys, yeah, it's quick and painful. Going up with one hand, trying to one hand set that to avoid a double contact on a tight pass. So not Kevin's fault there. He's doing what he can. I would say to Jaden, hey, let's play that one in. It's a one-handed set. Oh,
ready for a timeout
yeah,
here, Coach?
Definitely. Yeah, you could
I know
feel
we're big on timeouts.
yeah, you could feel him sinking a little bit. All right, he's holding off on it.
Well, I know a lot of guys say they want the kids to fight through it. Well, they're kids.
Oof.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
What did I know?
Yeah, a little lucky there, but yeah, able to dodge a timeout. And now within 4 with Carrick back to serve as Kevin goes to the front row. Keep your eyes open on Jaden here, trying to get a block against South Brunswick's number 8.
Oof.
Oh, serving it long there again here. Trying to build some momentum, but we got to get that ball going. Side out right away. All right, not a great pass. We can convert it, though. Great set. Great job from Jason. Kind of like an inside line spot. Doesn't have to be hit that hard. Able to get into a smart location and get a kill.
Well, you got to read the field, right? It's like that. Just knowing where the people are and where they belong.
Yep.
It's amazing with the good volleyball guys how they can find that open area.
Yeah, and Kevin doing a good job from 20 feet back, making a decent set. Yeah, he put that one down. Again, you got to keep your eyes locked on him because we only had one block up, and I don't know why. You gotta at least double that number 8. The viewers out there, they ran a little trickery there for those that didn't catch on. Number 8's an outside hitter, so he's been getting set outside 4 balls this whole game. He just hit the ball, one of your favorite attacks, Frank, as a 1 ball from the middle. So they moved him around.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Now we got a timeout.
Yeah.
We gotta get a timeout.
Yeah,
now.
definitely. Before it gets too late.
Yeah, both out of sync a little bit.
Yep.
All right, so what's he going to tell them right here?
Well, for starters, you got to get the ball back. Once you get the ball back, you got to do something productive with it. You can't keep sailing the ball out of bounds when you get the serve. So, again, first serve, go 70%. Second serve, 80%.
Okay.
Third serve, 90%. But you guys on the front row have to understand who your hitters are, where they're going to be. And you cannot leave one person up to block their best player.
Right, what? No, not that kid. So it was interesting. I saw our head coach come over, and talk to the staff about their thoughts. And in the meanwhile, the kids were in there talking among themselves. Then the coach came in and communicated to him what we need to do. I thought that was pretty good. There was no hollering, no pointing fingers. It was just conversation.
Good conversation.
The game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both kids among the kids, coaches together, then the head coach communicating to them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing. Healthy.
What are we waiting on here?
Probably somebody to clear off.
I thought it was a commercial timeout. That was my attempt of humor.
What are we selling? All right, they put up a big block there. So we did get a good pass. We did get a decent set. They were able to lock down, put up a tight double block, and unfortunately, we got to cover. That one.
Now, I'm South Brunswick.
Yeah.
And I know you still are.
A lot of missed serves, yeah.
But you could have really started
punished.
Yeah. Punished, good word.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, Dylan, let's run a bunch here.
Okay. Going to the middle there. Ooh. Yeah, that 31 wasn't the best set in the world, so you got to know it's not going to come out so hard driven. You got to be on your toes light when you see that kind of offset situation. Be ready to dive in. Oh, he's dropping it short again. Got an overpass. Ooh. Now, that time we did get a good soft block. We got to be kind of ready on our toes on defense, but you could feel.
Some of them been ready to play that too.
You got to be ready to play it. Yeah, you got to expect the ball coming to you.
Good point.
At any moment.
It's like a baseball. Look at this.
Yep. You don't know where it's going to go. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely getting beat on their outside very, very often, and that is not good for us. As it's 22-13 and they're pulling away.
We get that look in our eyes right now. We need to, you can't do it all in one hit. Let's just get a few at a time.
Yeah. Ooh, he read that 31. Kevin Stryan trying to move the offense around a little. Against a pretty good serve here. He's just floating, but he gets that one out.
Well, not that it's over, but I was impressed with the Bears. Consistency. Our first game, we were consistent doing a lot of things, and then we let it get away from us. But I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, definitely a well-rounded group.
I think we're better than our record. I think the red division is very good. You got St. Joe's, who was state champs last year. Old Bridge was state champs last year. Monroe was very good. So the red division of the GMC is very good. Now the Bears, I believe they're undefeated if they go outside of our division into the white. But the red division, the way the conference
tight.
does it,
Yep.
is they put the best teams in the red.
Yeah, it's stacked.
So what you would
stacked.
say is if East Brunswick was in the white division,
we would be at the top.
Right.
Yeah, we'd be at the top. But again, there would be teams that would give us a run for our money there. Piscataway, I believe, is one of them. They got real good over the last couple years. North Brunswick can be sneaky there.
But so we're not as bad as our record.
No.
It's we're playing a tough.
No, we're in every game. We're in every game.
And pretty soon you got to start believing you could win. Like
absolutely.
That first game. If we won that
I know,
first game,
and it's anybody's.
Would have been a
different feeling.
Yeah.
That's a good block from Carrick. All right, not over yet, Carrick says.
But a little excitement, maybe a little too late.
Maybe.
You can't can't put a price on enthusiasm, man.
He made that diving, sprawling play in the first set that I won't get over. He has that energy that you want from a player.
Yeah.
All right, sets out here. Good set from our libero there. And Carrick, with that energy, pummels the ball down the line.
So they must have a fan favorite in there that they want to score.
That they want the what?
Do well.
Oh, yeah.
Someone maybe 13, no, 10.
They subbed in somebody who's probably not normally their regular lineup starter. I think he's number 11, I want to say, if I remember correctly.
Now it's still 5 points, but if it gets to 4.
Oh, no, number 10, I think, was it?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they might sub him out, you're saying.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I would go after him, you're right, though.
Out?
Yeah, that was out. Yeah, so number 10 is the new sub. That might not be like the regular lineup. They were excited when he went in.
Got to get this serve in here, Colin.
Yeah, we're up to 20, Colin. Great job. Ooh.
Out.
Just long there. Asking a lot from Colin, but
a lot for that kid to
let that go. Yeah, it was a worthwhile risk because if it goes in, you're still up by 4.
Yeah. Well, I can't, on behalf of PAGS and the TV station and East Brunswick Athletics, I can't thank you enough. You really do a great job. Your knowledge of the game and of the kids and being positive. I can't wait to our next game, and hopefully we have a better result.
Yeah, unfortunate result here, but always a pleasure. And, go Bears. We got to keep rooting, keep cheering, keep supporting them. So always a pleasure, and thanks to PAGS, and always a pleasure working with you, Frank.
And just to remember, that red division is stacked, guys, for the audience.
Yes.
And it's like going against, in football, Penn State and Michigan.
All the Giants.
And all like ba-boom, ba-boom,
Yep.
ba-boom. Okay, so with that being said, thank you, audience. Thank you, Felix. Good luck to the boys the rest of the season. And remember, as you just said, go Bears.
Go Bears.